Hi, I'm Babari Adule Unko. Let's talk about bad debts. So many schools are affected by bad debts. Last December, I was consulting for a school, and when we went through the records, we discovered to our chagrin that the school has over 2.8 million naira in bad debts spread over 6 years. For the last 6 years, the school has a bad debt of 2.8 million naira. Now, what is bad debt anyway? Bad debt are debts that you don't have any hope of recovering. Now, for those who are owing school fees, who are still in school, that is not yet bad debt because there is the possibility that they will pay. But we are talking about those who either have graduated from the school or those who are no longer in the school, whose parents have removed them from the school, but they are still owing the school. Now, one thing we have to remember is that if your school fees is 10,000 naira and a parent brings his or her child to school and this child attends school for a day, one day, and is removed, in as much as the removal is not a fault of the school, that child is owing the school the complete and full school fees. That is simple contract law. So a lot of schools have given up hope on bad debt, and when you look at this bad debt, it runs in so much that will have done so many things for the school. They have become hopeless, thinking that this debt can no longer be recovered. But that's not the case. We bring you good news. The good news is that you can recover your bad debt in as much as it has not exceeded 6 years. That's what the law says. Now, before I continue, let me tell you why so many schools leave their bad debt. They leave their bad debt because they are afraid of bad publicity. Bad publicity. They feel that if they go after the parents who are owing them, these parents will spread bad information about the school, and the school will suffer, and other parents will not like to bring their children to the school. And that is how so many schools lose bad debt. They have been so tied by this psychology, by this and the parents know that that's how the school feels. The parents understand the fears of the school, and so that's why a parent can allow his child to go to your school for years and one day carry the child from your school to another school, because he knows you will not do anything. He knows there's nothing you can do about it. But thanks be to God that Adule Consulting have been able to help so many schools recover their bad debt. We recover this bad debt even without going to court, because many of them feel that except you take the parents to court, they will not agree to pay. But we have been able to help schools recover their bad debts even without going to court. The first thing is that we understand the psychology of the parents. Now, in demanding for a debt, there are skills that you're supposed to put in place to play on the psychology of the parents. I always mention the psychology of the parent because you can only be able to effectively get what you want from a man when you understand how that man is thinking. Because it's based on how that person is thinking that you can be able to manipulate or get in the same league and be able to get what you want. So we have been able to deploy our expertise in debt collection to help schools collect bad debts effectively. The school I am working on now, we have collected 60% of their bad debt, and we are still collecting because some of the parents have given commitment and promised days that they will pay. So if you are still among those schools that feels that when once a parent removes his or her child from that school, that money is gone, well, you can continue to lose your money. But if you feel that whatever money you have worked for belongs to you and should be collected and you should have it, then you can try us and we will deliver what you want. Thank you.